Hello and welcome to this video about my button box plugin for ACC, which can turn your Stream Deck into a proper button box. In case you haven't already checked it out on the Elgato marketplace, you will find a link in the video description to that. In this video I will demonstrate how to use the plugin to get you set up as quickly as possible. So, let's get started. So, with the button box plugin installed in the Stream Deck application, I get a selection of a few actions which can be dragged and dropped onto my device. The electronics category action contains adjustments for the assistance systems on the car. So let's say I want to adjust ABS and brake balance, I drag 4 actions of that kind onto my device. To select the behavior that I want, I open the Property Inspector or Settings panel. In the first row of images, I can select the general functionality, so that would be TC, ABS, brake bias or engine mapping in this case. So here I select ABS, and on the second row I select the specific variant, so that would be ABS up or ABS down in this case. So for the first button I select ABS up, and for the second one ABS down. And it's the same thing basically for the brake bias. The first brake bias button gets assigned brake bias forward and the second one brake bias backward. Now let me demonstrate what they actually do in game. So now we are in the game and you can see that the buttons are showing the values which are actually used in game, and when I click on them I can adjust the brake balance and the ABS level. You can see the value changing in the game, on the dash page of the car, and on your Stream Deck as well. With the basics out of the way, we can move on to the next category, which is going to contain actions for ignition, engine starter, and the windscreen wiper. The settings panel is a little bit different as we have only one row of functionality specifiers to choose from. When you drag the actions in, they come with the default key bindings from ACC, which you may not be running, so you can choose to assign your own keybinds by clicking on this button and then pressing on the keyboard what you actually want to have assigned here. I demonstrate this here with my own keybinds, so I have some keys on the numpad for the engine starter and the ignition, and W for the windscreen wiper. When connected to the sim, initially the two buttons are shown as gray, and then when the ignition is turned on and the engine is started, they represent the in-game state with green color. On some of the actions you will find an additional line for the key bindings, like here for the main light switch, and I will show you what it does in game. When I press the button normally, it cycles through the light stages: normal lights, endurance lights, lights off again, and when I hold the button for around half a second, then the rain light activates and deactivates. And of course, the rain light status is visualized on the button. Even though there are so many more details to talk about, I don't want to drag out this video for too long, so thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't checked it out already, there's gonna be a link in the video description to the plugin. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave that in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.